Alright, what's going on, guys? So today I decided to do something special, some different. Decided to play Kingdom Come Deliverance, the first game, obviously. So yeah, I have still never beaten this game, and with the sequel coming out, I thought this was a good time to sort of start this game and finish it. I think I've gotten maybe halfway through this game, so figured why not try to do this anyway. So I think if I remember, I've like just some immersive mods on this game, so we'll go ahead and just start.
God bless. Same to you. Today's a scorcher.
Well, husband, how goes it?
Good. I should get it finished today. Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour? Blue-blooded idler.
Well, it looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Go and get the lazy bones up then. Quick clout round the ear should do it.
Mm-hmm. Henry! Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother. Get up or I'll come get you up, you slug-a-bed.
Hear that? You'd better not vex him. Now get up quick. Your breakfast is on the table. Wait, what's this? Have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just a scratch.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you? You'd better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
Oh, don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself is all.
Well, just don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now get up, you rogue.
Alright, I just want to check the settings I have. I'm not used to streaming this game. Just give me a second. Oops.
What on earth did you get up to last night?
What did we?
I went dancing.
Dancing?
With Bianca.
Ah, that's why you're tired. But you'll still have to work today. Well, I've got a feeling there's something you're not telling me. And it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious-looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
Alright, so picking one of these options will... Okay, so give us one of these choices in like the character arc or the character sheet, basically. So we can choose speech, agility, vitality, or strength. Go with vitality. I was with Bianca.
I was with Bianca. Do you want a blow-by-blow account of everything we did? What's this, an interrogation?
All right. Sorry, son. It's just that I worry about you.
Thanks, Ma, but I'm not 4 years old.
I know, Hal. You've grown up in front of my eyes. It's hard to get used to it.
I'm hungry.
Can I get something to eat?
I left some breakfast on the table. Help yourself.
Have my friends been here?
Did Matthew and Fritz come looking for me?
No, I haven't seen them this morning. They shouldn't be hard to find. They'll be hanging around a tavern somewhere, as usual.
Misjudging them.
That's unfair.
Really? So where were you until the small hours last night?
I was... with Bianca, of course.
You mean at Bianca's tavern? And who was there with you? No, don't tell me. Let me guess. Matthew and Fritz. Well, at least you were with Bianca. You should hold on to that one, Hal. She's a clever girl. And invite her for supper sometime. Your father's very fond of her.
Of course he is. He thinks he'll be able to wheedle the secret of beer brewing out of her.
You're right there. You'd think he was planning to become a brewer in his dotage. Still, that's your father for you. At least he's interested in something, unlike you lot. You're too busy getting into mischief to do an honest day's work. If Fritz and Matthew carry on this way, they'll wind up swinging one day. You mark my words.
Do you need help?
Do you need me to do anything, Ma?
Ah, you're a good lad. But I'm fine. It's your father needs helping with that sword.
Alright.
Is Father angry with me for sleeping late?
He's not happy. Yesterday you promised him you'd help finish that sword for Sir Radzig. He's not as young as he was. And you know how his joints pain him. He's too proud to complain, but he needs your help, Henry.
I know. Don't worry, Ma. Of course I'll help him.
Good. He always says his knees ache when there's a storm coming. I hope they're wrong this time. It's looking like such a nice day.
Alright. Got some food here. Yum, 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 yum. Alright, grab an apple. I've not played this game in a very long time. This time I am determined to finish it. Cool thing about this game, so go to under player and we'll go to main level. So you have all these stats here, right? And so all these do certain things. So the mule, you have mule 1, mule 2, mule 3, and that means you can carry more, but you have different abilities, but different things you can unlock in order to that let you do things at later level, which is neat. So featherweight falling will cause you 30 less injury. But yeah, so it's not till much later. All right. Then, all right, we'll do that later. But yeah, I'm determined to finish this game. Not sure how long it's gonna take me, but I'll finish it. So, and you can see down there, next to, you know, the coins, and it says 0. To the right of that, it says 7.5/70. That's 7.5 out of 70. That means 70 is the most I can take. Meaning, after once I reach 70 or past 70, I'm you know, over encumbered. So just taking some stuff here. They won't mind. Yeah, what's cool about the next game, because I've been a long time fan of this game, but the second game is really cool, and this game looks really good. This does. And I'll show you actually. So if we go full screen, so you start in Skalitz, which is this small town. So far top left corner pretty much, and then all the way over here. So that's like the whole entire map. It's a pretty large map. And the second game is much larger. Have to go to father.
What's the matter with you, Henry? Didn't you hear me calling you?
Alright, persuasion. Sometimes you need powers of persuasion to achieve your goals. When talking to people, you can often choose what kind of persuasion you want to make on them. You can simply use speech, which however is influenced by the reputation you have at that moment. So one of the coolest things that they added in this game, and one of the reasons I bought it, was because the persuasion really matters, like on how you're dressed, on say like if you know, haven't taken a bath, or you know, if you look a certain way, if you act a certain way, which is really realistic. I would say this is one of the most realistic video games I've played, especially a medieval realistic game. In the Middle Ages, social status was paramount. So the quality of your attire and how well groomed you are, together with your reputation, can make a big difference to how people respond to you. So basically what I just said is that if you're dressed really nice, people will respond to you much better. If you're dressed poorly, people will think you're just a poor beggar. If you look dangerous, people will be afraid to cross you, and will also be more willing to assign risky tasks to you. That's influenced mainly by your strength and the deterrent effect of your weapons and equipment. So what I think about the next game is sort of, because I know a lot about this game. I mostly know pretty much everything, but because I've played through most of it before, I just haven't played through the story. Yeah, right. I forgot horsemanship was like a skill. You can sometimes rely on money to do the talking for you, right? You can bribe people. Just bribing people works in the same way as shopping. See trade and haggling. Persuasion, your money, the amount. Right, okay. Alright, so got this here. Sorry. I wanted to have a look around.
Sorry, Father. I was taking a stroll and lost track of time. Somehow I had a feeling I was seeing everything for the first time.
Hal, my boy, when are you going to get some sense? Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzig, and I need your help.
With what?
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Kunesh? That drunkard? That'll be fun.
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Sure I'll be happy to hear it. Is that all?
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the crossguard for Sir Radzig's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? All right. Money, charcoal, crossguard. Got it.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home. I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is Bianca.
Right, so make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now, work won't wait.
It won't wait. Work never waits. Alright, so we also have the codex entry, so that's just tutorials there. So, and then, but if you go over, you'll see actual people who actually existed. So Charles IV of Luxembourg. So yeah, this is really cool, and it's actual history. It talks about beekeeping, farming in medieval times. It's really cool, and they implemented all this in the actual game. The Conquest of Kuttenberg. Yeah, good looking game, you know. I think what separates this game out of a game like Skyrim, for instance, you know, Skyrim is a game that is fantasy that you would find in a novelist type of book, I would say. And this is, you know, realism, you know, and as we'll see from the sword fighting combat, you know, it's as close as I think we've gotten to medieval sword fighting in a video game, in my opinion.
I'll be with you.
I'm with you, Henry.
How are you?
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzig, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and grip. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Ah, shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
You certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
Yeah, I highly doubt that. How do you run again? That's how you sneak. If you want to sneak in somewhere, make sure no one sees you or hears you. Whether you've seen... Okay, right. I always forget how the sneaking works. I've not played this game in a very long time. Decided to play it on stream because, you know, why not? and thought people would enjoy it, even if, you know, at the time, some people don't watch. Where is this guy? I always forget where he is.
God be with you, Kunesh.
What do you want?
Father sent me for money.
My father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer, and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
Pay for the tools, at least.
You know you owe father for a lot more than just the axe and hammer. If he went to the bailiff about it, you'd be in deep water. At least pay for the tools if you can't pay for everything.
I told you I have no coin, you bastard. Get the hell out of here, or I'll use the axe on you.
It's tricky. Debts must be paid.
Look, I know things aren't easy. Your wife ran off, booze is dear these days, and you're as much use as a square wheel. It's no wonder you're short of coin. But a debt's a debt, and I can't leave here without something.
You son of a whore.
Oh.
How dare you speak to me like that?
Shit.
Did your thieving father teach you any manners? No? Well, I'll teach you then. Goodbye.
Unarmed combat. Oh boy. Yeah. So, this is one of the toughest things to learn at the start of the game when you first go into the game. So it's when I first started playing the game, I was like, okay, crap, I'm not gonna learn all this right at the start. So, you know, if you know your controls, I'm playing on controller, Xbox controller, so if you know your controls, then you're good at it. And it does take time. Like, even me coming back to the game, it's gonna take me a long time. Not a long time, it's gonna take me, I don't know, maybe about a few days to get used to the controls again, get used to the combat gameplay again. So, alright, so I don't know if I'm gonna beat him or not, because sometimes it's, I don't know, it might be random, but he's kind of tough at first, and Henry isn't the best fighter. I'll just point at that. He's not exactly smart, and he's not exactly a good fighter. So we'll just go. Yeah, see, he can evade that easily. Right. Oh, crap. Yeah,
You're
see.
going to cry now.
Shut up. Yeah, so you don't want to do any double hits there.
Now.
You want to make sure to keep some distance, but not too much distance. See, that's tricky. Because like I was telling you, Henry's not the best fighter. Yeah.
Here.
Yeah.
Sod.
Shit. Shit. Damn it. Did level up though? Oh, you bastard. Oh. Crack.
Well landed.
Oh, shut the hell up. Alright, we did get a perk point there. Perk points I'll explain in a second when this bastard isn't attacking me. Yeah, he's gonna knock me
Oh
out.
dear, did that hurt?
I mean, I still might win, but it's... The problem is
I'm over here.
I think my problem. Nice, beat him.
Enough! Enough! I give up. Take what you want. It's not much, but it's all I have. You understand?
So that's unarmed combat. Wounds and healing, you can always see your health, so that's what your health looks like. In the red bar on the lower edge of the screen, and since your level of your health also determines the maximum level of stamina. Oh, okay. It's important to monitor this. Okay, right, that makes sense. You usually heal yourself with food and sleep by relaxing at a bathhouse. This takes a while, so if you need to heal quickly, drink a healing potion. Serious wounds to parts of the body will seriously affect your abilities. You can't run with injured legs, correct? Wielding a sword isn't easy with a broken arm, etc. You can easily see which parts of your body are wounded in the inventory around the portrait. So yeah, what do I have right now? I have injured head and injured, looks like torso. Yeah. So yeah, you can see I'm a little bit broken up, but there looks to see some water right here. Can wash myself. But won't heal. Won't completely heal myself. Take his axe, because that's something that is not
All
his.
right, blacksmith boy, you got the better of me.
Yeah. It's not what I want, it's what's right. Yeah, so that's it is tough to get used to, though, I will say.
All right, blacksmith boy, you got the better of me.
So I forget, do I sell...
Greetings.
Stock trade. No, that's not enough. How much was the charcoal? And it was... Okay, buy charcoal, and it's bag of charcoal, so it's like 10 things of it. I always mess that up.
Goodbye.
Guess I...
See you later.
Alright, so...
Hey, Pip, do you want to learn something?
let's, because if I remember correctly, we can actually go to our mother and say we're like, you know, broken up. We're like, you know, damaged. So, go there, see what she thinks. What's cool is if you bring the ale back early, like if that's the first thing you bring back to your father, then it'll say like, oh, that wasn't right, you know, or like, you know, if you're late bringing back the ale, then you say like the ale's gone bad or something.
Ma! I'm hurt. Won't stop bleeding.
Oh, now, stop squealing like a baby and show me that. There you are, good as new. You ought to learn to do that yourself.
Thanks, Ma.
Oh right, it's you hold down B to sprint. That's how you sprint. So, at least, because I'm on, again, I'm on using my controller, so you hold down B to sprint. So, I think on...
Henry, I'm glad you stopped by.
I think on PC, it would be the shift button, or alt. Henry's come to see us.
Have you recovered from yesterday's great wound?
It was nothing. Except Mother noticed and had a word or two to say about it.
No mother's happy when a son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. But the world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
Alright, let's go.
Yes?
Alright, I'll wait on the ground by the sheepfold as usual.
Alright, we follow this guy now. Yeah, so I'll show you the sword fighting combat in this game, which is really impressive. I'm really excited for the second game. That sword, man. Alright. But yeah, this game is, you know, it's really good. Just want to turn down, you know, some of... Alright, so that should be good. Yeah, I just want to make sure everything looks good. For the most part, everything usually does look really good. You know, lighting, graphics with everything. It does look amazing. I just want to, you know, I plan actually to do a video for this game in general. Sort of like how I did for Lord of the Rings Online. I continue to do more videos for that.
So, can we get started?
Let's go.
We can.
Good. And since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other, you can show me everything I've taught you so far.
Ah, crap.
Very well. Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it.
Alright.
All right. Now try to hit me. You have to put your weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key. Never repeat yourself. Good. Fine. Very good. Not bad.
Just
Yeah. All right. The point of the blade is for stabbing. Try it a few times. Now you're getting it. All right. Nice.
if I'm not mistaken, they got rid of one of
Let's
these
try
builders.
something else. One strike I can fend off without a sweat. But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another. Good. Fine. Good.
Yeah, you gotta watch your stamina too.
Remember though, train hard. No one becomes a master swordsman overnight. You have to work and work. And the main thing is to use what you've learned in real combat. There's nothing better than experience, believe me.
Yeah, this game sure is beautiful. I mean, just exploring in this game, I love it. I found to love it the more I explore, honestly.
Welcome, Henry.
Hey, hello, gambler. Tell me you gamble?
Greetings.
Play
I
dice?
feel a lucky throw coming my way. How about you?
Oh boy. How do you do this?
Take it.
Go see.
I lose my shirt again.
Alright. Oh boy. A lot of texture. Alright, so 1 is worth 100 points and 5 is worth 50 points. Okay, I guess that makes sense. 3 of a kind is worth 100 points multiplied by the given number. Okay. E.g., 4 threes is worth 400. Okay.
Satin, damask, scarlet to please the ladies in your eyes. Just come right up. Torch will help. Your fields lie fallow? Here's a hoe. Need straw for the winter? Then you'll need a rake. Rake, spades, forks, and axes. All you need to tame Mother Nature.
So I guess I gotta do that. 250, that's okay, I guess. He's gonna. How much you want to bet he's gonna do better than I am?
That's it.
Rakes, spades, forks, and axes. All you need to tame Mother Nature.
This'll be the one.
Long and strong to sew up anything you need.
Now I'm for the chop.
Oh, no way.
Brooms for your house, rakes and hoes for your field. What else do you need? Come on up and see.
Yeah, I forgot, if you like mess up or something, then if you don't decide to pass, then it takes away your points. If I remember that correctly.
Rakes and hoes for your field. What else do you need? Come on up and see.
Come now, fortune favors the brave.
Delicate velvet, beautiful and functional.
That's it.
Mixed goods, handy implements, machines of every dark at home. A torch will help. Your satin like damask.
I don't believe it.
Please the
Come right up. Garlic soup for the winter, onion soup for the spring. Asparagus to taste and prunes for what ails you. Try them.
A torch will help. Your fields lie fallow. Here's a hoe.
Greetings.
Straw for the winter. Mixed good.
So that'd be 150.
Strong linen, delicate velvet, beautiful and functional. Instruments and tools. Everything for work and home.
I didn't have those before, so
If I was in your shoes, I'd pass while the going's good.
shit. Dang. Oh, yeah, he's right. I should have stopped, man.
Should I? Shouldn't I? No, I daren't.
No way.
Linen fabric, dyed and plain, something for everyone.
It's no big deal.
Are you
didn't have
serious?
much anyway.
You're kidding me.
Rakes and hoes for your field. What else do you need? Come on up and see.
No way. This.
Finished.
For the kitchen or the field, my fine wares will brighten your every day. Lace, linen, and silk. Come right up and take some home.
Garlic, carrots, beetroot, onions.
It's good.
All that grows in the ground. Fresh. Come right up.
This'll be the one.
Like, you know, if you're good at these types of games, like dice games and stuff, then this is the game for you.
Everything for the house. Garden and field. Knives, axes, rakes, hoes. Get the best right here.
We'll see.
Fabric, thread, buttons.
Oh,
laces.
no.
Come, people, come.
What did it say? 3 of a kind. Ooh.
Thread, long and strong to sew up anything you need. Will brighten your every day. Dark at home? Torch will help. Your fields lie fallow.
God save you, Henry.
Here's a hoe. Need straw for linen fabric, dyed and plain, something for everyone.
Yeah, so all I can do is that.
Spades,
Catching up to him.
axes, all you need to tame Mother Nature.
Slowly.
Strong linen, delicate velvet, beautiful and functional.
Your turn.
Everything for the house. Mixed goods, handy implements, and machines of every kind. Come on up and buy. The best right here. Satin, damask. Come on up and take a look.
So those aren't worth anything.
Linen fabric, dyed and plain, something for everyone.
Garlic that'll keep evil spirits at bay.
Strong linen, delicate velvet, beautiful and
Yes.
functional.
Much better than we were doing.
That's it. Should I? Shouldn't I? No, I daren't.
Thread, long and strong to sew up anything you need. Rooms for your house. Rakes and hose for your
Why do I just...
Come on up and see.
I don't know. I just keep getting all the crappy ones, I
Fabric,
swear.
thread, buttons, laces. Come, people, come.
That'll do me.
I've got everything you need. Day or night, home or at work. Lace, linen, and silk.
Alright, so that's 600. That's good. Good.
Everything for the house, garden and field. Knives, axes, rakes, hoes. Get the best rags, fabric, brocade, satin. You'll find it all here. Come on up and take a look.
Crap, I should...
Satin, damask, scarlet to please the ladies in your eyes. Just come right up.
Forever, amen.
Thread, long and strong to sew up anything you need.
You can throw again, you know.
Yeah, I know that. I don't know this stuff.
That's it.
Satin, damask, scarlet to please the ladies in your eyes. Just come right up. Everything for work and home. Welcome, Henry.
Now you.
Linen fabric, dyed and plain, something for everyone. Kitchen or the field, my fine wares will brighten your every day.
Hardly worth talking about.
Are you kidding me? Mad luck.
Fabric, thread, buttons, laces.
Just what I
Come,
wanted.
people, come. What else do you need? Come on up and see.
Alright.
You can't be serious, Deutsch. Insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
Had to. He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tatars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts. Traitors.
Now even the Pope
God be with
is
you,
opposed
Henry.
to your king.
I'm with you,
So are
Matthew.
such lords as
What's going on here?
Rosenberg.
Deutsch is spouting shit. What? Just listen and you'll hear for yourself.
Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about the Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
No, it's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side.
To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Radzik is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your Diet will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
and don't forget about Kuttenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but...
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. But what can you do?
I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
You're too right, Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory?
Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge parliament. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house.
You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But throwing some turds will do.
What do you say, Henry?
But I was going to get ale for father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king.
So, Hal, are you with us?
I don't know. I always feel conflicted with this one, so I'm not gonna do it this time.
Not that I don't want to teach the Deutsch a lesson, but I really don't have time.
Well, that's disappointing. Still, we can manage without you. Let's go, lads.
Honestly, Hal, how could you possibly chance like this?
Oh, right. Need to get the ale. Shit.
Implements, instruments, and tools.
God save, my lovely. You're looking well today.
You too, handsome. What brings you here?
Your beauty, of course.
Oh, noble sir. I'm as honored as any simple maid can be. And apart from my beauty, what else might your worship desire?
I need ale for father.
A pitcher as usual?
Aye. Bring me a cool one from the cellar.
But of course. Here you are.
Thanks.
It's on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Out of the question. Here you go. And this evening I'll have something more for you.
I can't wait.
Thanks. You'll have something to look forward to this evening.
You too. Oh, by the way, that shifty-looking fellow was asking after you.
Vaniak?
I suppose. He's a man who makes his coin robbing honest wayfarers. I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's gone for good. But what in heaven's name are you up to with him?
He promised to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would that be to you?
Enough. You sound just like father. I'll be going now. See you this evening.
Hal, I've got something special for you.
Is that so? Now what would that be?
Your favorite, Savior Schnapps.
Really? You're an angel.
I hope you'll thank me properly later.
You bet I will.
Henry, I'm glad you stopped by.
But I said hardly anything.
Such a talker.
Fabric, thread, buttons, laces. Come, people, come.
God save you, Henry.
I mean, that Henry is like such a talker, I swear. I'm excited to go through this game, you know. I'll still be playing the other games, Indiana Jones and Dragon Age, but I do really want to work on this game as well.
Yeah, about time. Have you got everything I wanted?
I do.
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Well done. Right. Let's see what kind of job the master in Sasau did for us. Look at that, lad. That's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. Oh, this will be the finest sword I've ever made. Have we got the charcoal? Good. Then fire up the forge. We'll put it all together. By the way, I heard some gossip about what happened to Deutsch. I expect you know something about it.
Maybe.
Maybe? Someone threw dung at Deutsch's freshly lime-washed house, maybe? And maybe those cronies of yours had something to do with it?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Oh, got what he deserved, did he? Look, I don't know if you're mixed up in this or if it's just those friends of yours. It's all the same to me. But I have a trade to run. The German pays well. And having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. Do you understand?
Yes.
Look me in the eye, Henry. Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. Then we'll never have this conversation again.
What, so you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of the king?
Does that boy ever listen to a word I say? So Deutsch spouts rubbish, so what? You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth, not your fists.
The furnace is ready.
Right, we'll do the grip. I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing. Do it. Good. Once more. That's it. Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague, and a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Do you think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going? Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
It's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
Henry, are you alright?
I'll get the nails. Alright. Let's get these nails. Oh, okay, my nail. Close the door. Open this. Take all. Why not? Alright.
What are you loitering around here for?
I'm about to give the nails.
Here are those nails you wanted.
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
She's fine. Why do you ask?
Just wondering, will you be going to the dance this evening?
We will.
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way.
Henry,
That sword
what are you
is
waiting
truly
for?
beautiful.
Bring those nails. Fine lass, eh? Now, stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire. We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Those days are gone, sir.
But you haven't lost your skills, though. Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a commoner?
Let him try it. You still have a lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work, very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are. Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
He certainly will.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sure.
It's been an honor, Sir Ispan. Have a safe journey to Sasau.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzig. Thank you for the hospitality.
A long, peculiar history. That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it like Sir Radzig said?
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
You talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
Well, so do I, one day. But first, I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them or beat them?
Meet. You have to keep going on about it.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
A messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened? Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry!
What about you?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No! You'll do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzig. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
Uh-oh.
Quickly! We have to close the gates!
Move! Come on, we're closing!
Move it, people!
Come on!
We're running
Come
out of
on!
time! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside, quick! We have to shut the gates!
Keep running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back! Ah.
Get through the gates!
Down by the moat! There's a path down there! Jump down from the wall and flee!
It's time to run. Oh shit. Oh. Oh boy. Oh, they're right behind me. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, nope. Didn't want to do that. Oh, man. Oh, shit.
Go to hell, you Tatar beast!
Alright, you can call on your horse anytime by whistling. Alright. Let's go. I'll look at that in a bit. I don't want to look at it right now while I'm being chased. Game saved. Perfect. Because I did not save it. I don't think this whole entire time. Holy bananas. Yeah, once I make it to Talmberg. Next town where we gotta warn people, I think I'm going to. Ooh, what? No idea what. What spawned me at that angle? So weird. Yeah, once I make it to Talmberg, I'm going to end the stream. Shit. Yes, I'm sorry.
Left. Talmberg is to the left, along the stream. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. 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 Flee!
Back, Douglas.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, I can't. There's nothing I can do because my horse won't go that fast.
Yeah. 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 Flee!
How do you think I feel, man?
Run for it!
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Alright. Don't worry, I'm gonna die a lot more on this on these live streams playing this game. Ammo. Okay, now I see where the horse's speed meter is. Get out of my way!
Left. Talmberg is to the left, along the stream.
The horse, what do you call it, stamina meter is in the green, so you want to pay attention to that. But I think there might be ways to increase that, you know, later on. Could be wrong about that. And they are right behind me, so gotta keep this up. Yeah, you can hear bastards. Just gotta raise that stamina a bit more.
Flee! To Talmberg!
Oh God! Oh God!
Run for it!
We're very close to activating the. Oh, get out of my way, dude! Come on. Because every time they shoot you with the arrows, it does slow down your horse's stamina. So you just want to be aware of that. Alright, here we go. We're almost there. We're heading to that castle, that's the plan. There we go.
Oh my God! Wait! Jesus Christ!
Help! Scottish has been attacked! Do something! Help! Quickly, everyone! Get your asses here!
Hey! And loose!
Hanyo! Who's in there?
Quickly! We're closing the gate!
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages. Tell me, boy, who are you and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartars, you say? Well, we'll deal with that later.
First, let's have a look at that leg of yours. Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that arrow out. Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
Thank you.
Have you idlers nothing better to do? Get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage? Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground. But a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Gutenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
It's been interesting playing this over and over, but you know, playing it now should be like my second full time, and like the first full time, so it'll be fun. All right, cool.
Oh. You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach. I heard about your father. They say he was a swordsmith who moved to the countryside to make horseshoes. I can't understand why he'd waste his talents, but I'm sure he had his reasons. He had a fine reputation.
We're getting really hungry now.
Ah, milady. You are fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bojena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, yes. Thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, ma'am.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
In there.
Right. Dude, I really have to eat. I think you can pass out in this game if you don't eat or something.
How well mannered.
Let's see. And then nope, not that one. Alright. Let's sleep first.
Today the patrols will be doubled. Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood? Yes, sir.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady, no, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to, but to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you, but I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world, although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
Tell the story.
You might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands. A fellow by the name of Kunesh owed money to Father, who sent me to collect it from him. Only Kunesh had no intention of paying. It got a bit heated, as often happens when there's money involved, but Kunesh still wouldn't cough up the coin. Father was too generous for his own good, letting even a scoundrel like that buy on credit.
Oh.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzig. Father and I always chat in the forge. On that particular day, I asked him if he'd teach me swordsmanship. He said no. He said it's better for a man to keep his head on his shoulders than lose it over some pointless heroism. If only you'd known what fate had in store for us. But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town. I saw smoke on the horizon from a village Sigismund pillaged on the way to our town, which was soon to meet the same fate.
God have mercy.
And then death descended on Skalitz. The gate to the castle was open. The bells and horns sounded the alarm, and the villagers ran to the castle to take cover. They were carrying the few possessions they could grab in haste, and I saw the terror in their eyes.
I can't even imagine how awful it must have been.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle. I no longer heard any sounds of battle coming from the castle, so Sigismund's army must have regrouped and started preparing for siege.
No doubt you're right.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her. I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save her. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd helped. And I succeeded, even though it almost cost me my life. After that, I stole a horse from them and rode off.
Like a valiant knight.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
That's terrible. How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
Oh, you poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors you went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years. And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep. I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
Damn, what a crazy dream.
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
Again? You just ate, man. Alright. Very cool. Well, I'll end this stream here, and then I'll probably just pick up right where I left off for the next one. Yeah, but until next time, I'll catch y'all later, and be back with some more Kingdom Come Deliverance. So, and determined to finish this game this time. So,